following is a presentation of Spring Hill Sports Live. It's time for Spring Hill High School Athletics. On your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live. Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Also by
Go live.
2, 1.
It's time for the Broncos, right here on your home for Spring Hill High School Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good Tuesday night. Welcome to Spring Hill High School, the side of tonight's boys and girls basketball doubleheader here in the Frontier League as the Spring Hill Lady Broncos, Bronco men, welcome in the Eudora Cardinals here as we continue on the 2021-22 high school basketball season. BJ Harris along with you, alongside me, Enoch Rogers, as we settle in for this doubleheader. And it'll be a tall order tonight for the Broncos as both the boys and girls teams for Eudora are ranked in the top 5 in Class 4A. The boys are number 2 in Class 4A. The girls are number 4 in Class 4A. And so both teams have their hands full tonight. Lady Broncos certainly up for the test. They are playing pretty good basketball right now as they come into this game at 5-2. They're 2-0 in the Frontier League. Eudora Cardinals are 6-1. They're 4-0 in the Frontier League. And so I think this will be certainly one of the best opportunities for the Bronco women to assert themselves in the Frontier League. If you can get an upset win here tonight over Eudora, then you will have a good chance to be in the driver's seat for the conference and certainly build some confidence that I'm sure the ladies have going right now as they're coming off a 46-38 win over Blue Valley Southwest on Friday to win their 4th straight. Led in the win by Jenna Weber. She's playing phenomenal right now. 13 points, including 3 of 10 from three-point range. Kate Milroy added 7 points, but another great performance for her from the glass is 8 rebounds. She also had 4 assists, 4 deflections, and 3 steals. Freshman Sydney Busher has been a nice bright spot for Coach Freon, 9 points, 7 rebounds. Leads this team in rebounding as a freshman, a 5-2 team, and the freshmen's lead them in rebounds. She has a tremendous career in front of her, already playing pretty good. And then obviously, as the way Kaylee Oakes goes, often as the way the Broncos goes, she had 10 points, 8 rebounds. Pretty standard night for the senior, as right now, again, Spring Hill as 5-2. Eudora's 6-1, as I mentioned. They have won 5 straight. Their only loss of the season, a 2-point loss at home against Baser Linwood, another really good team in Class 4A. And then they've reeled off 5 straight wins. Their latest, a 48-34 win over Lewisburg. It's a pretty good Lewisburg team, and beat them by 14. And then knocking off Tonganoxie 51-29. So they've won 4 straight in the conference. This Eudora team probably feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll find out more about them as we roll on through the night. We do have a boys game coming up in just a little bit. The Bronco boys, probably a pretty rough night to get off the schneid, but you never know. You got to play it. And right now they're at 0-6, 0-2 in the conference. Really need a win to kind of get things going for Coach Book's squad. That's what it looks like here for tonight here on Spring Hill Sports Live. A full slate of basketball here coming your way. We'll step away, take our first break here on the Comfort Designs pregame show. Still to come, we've got your starting lineups, opening tip-off, your area matchups, and more on the Comfort Designs pregame show. Comfort Designs, Spring Hills Heating and Air Conditioning Company, locally owned and operated for 20 years. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. More next on the Comfort Designs pregame show on Spring Hill Sports Line. Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hills Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. Or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Instead, let's do one of the keys tonight. She's going to have to stay out of foul trouble for Lewisburg. She's going to have a chance to.
First Auction Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, I'm Mike Rope, here today to encourage you to connect with
Get a big win on the road
before you dig.
And I'm Mike Rope. Certainly be a statement both of these teams with.
It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright. Here, for instance, we can see Micro doing what he loves to do. And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number.
See? Not that bright.
Welcome back out here, Spring Hill High School. BJ Harris along with you as we get set for the front side of this basketball doubleheader. We do have a boys game coming up in just a little bit. I mentioned the Bronco men reeling just a little bit, 0-6 to start this year. It's been a tough schedule. I mean, they have played some tough teams, and tonight is not going to be any less difficult. In fact, their next 3, pretty rough. Eudora tonight. Tonganoxie is a pretty good team at Tonganoxie. Now, remember, we will not have that game for you. It will be on Tonganoxie Sports Live, one of our sister channels, so you'll be able to watch the Broncos. It just won't be on Spring Hill Sports Live. And Olathe Northwest after that, then Lewisburg. I mean, it just doesn't really get any easier for the rest of this year. And so if you're the Broncos, you really want to try to get some things going, but ultimately that opponent has something to say about it. They're coming off a really rough one over at Blue Valley Southwest, 63-35 last Friday, one where they trailed 20-2 in the first quarter, 35-7 at halftime. Full disclosure, I was disappointed we weren't able to cover that one, and then after I saw that score, not as upset, frankly, that we weren't able to bring you that ball game. They were without Daniel Mitchell as he's banged up a little bit. We'll see if we've got him tonight. Reese Clowder had 12. Luke Metcalf had 11. Chase Bond had 7 for the Broncos in the losing effort. Eudora, on the other hand, they're coming off a win over Lewisburg, a Lewisburg team that's struggling a little bit, although they gave them all they could handle, 68-57 in that one. The biggest win, I think, is over Tonganoxie, 61-48. I saw Tongi early in the season. Maybe they lack a little discipline, but, boy, they are athletic and physical. Their only loss of the season, just like the Eudora girls, to Baser Linwood, that first game of the year. I bet those two teams see each other again later on this season, perhaps in the playoffs. We will see, as we still have plenty of basketball to go around the area. Area matchups, in fact, as we talk about it, brought to you by Apex Massage Therapy. Massage isn't just a luxury, it's a way to a happier, healthier life. Kylie at Apex Massage Therapy knows your aches and pains may be the same as others, but your treatment plan doesn't have to be. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-575-1079. Apex Massage Therapy, 913-575-1079. Baldwin's at Ottawa in a Frontier League matchup. We've got this one obviously here tonight in the Frontier League. Tonganoxie is hosting Bonner Springs in their matchup. Or not Bonner Springs, excuse me, Piper. Just the boys. Piper girls in quarantine. It is taking a toll on high school schedules all across the way. Lewisburg was in action tonight, supposed to be against Bonner. Bonner has to be inactive tonight, and so those games have been canceled as far as area matchups. And so I'm sure that's happening all across the area. Very fortunate to be able to play here tonight, but anything could change at any moment this season as we continue to deal with the effects of the pandemic. And certainly things are different than they were a year ago, but a lot of stuff is still very much the same. Those are your area matchups brought to you by Apex Massage Therapy. Don't forget about our program through Easy Relic tonight. If you see a big-time play that you want to see again, you can get it text directly to your phone by texting SHHS to 816-406-0051. That's our partnership with Easy Relic. Again, SHHS. Put this number in your phone as easy because it's so easy. 816-406-0051. Learn more at springhillsportslive.com/easy. And, of course, don't forget, Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics. Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and the staff at Strode Orthodontics is an experienced, highly trained, and fully licensed orthodontic specialist with decades of combined experience in the orthodontic field with locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Bronco girls, boy, a win tonight would certainly propel them into the rest of the season. I think we've really started to see them find a bit of an identity, and excited to see what is in store for this Bronco team. A really nice mix of senior experience and then youth across this lineup that has really led them to this 5-2 start, and a 6-2 start would be huge against the number 4 ranked team in Class 4A. We'll take another quick break here on the Comfort Designs pregame show. Starting lineups, opening tip-off just around the corner. You're watching it here on your home for Bronco Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to Hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat mowers, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
When it comes to helping people with their finances, a cookie-cutter approach doesn't work. That's why you need Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial in Spring Hill. Kim knows that everyone's different. She'll listen to you and discuss your hopes and dreams, allowing you to focus on what's important. At Kim Thompson Financial, they focus on protecting your family, saving for retirement, living in retirement, financial strategy, saving for education, and your small business. To learn more, visit Kim Thompson Prudential Financial at the corner of Victory and Webster in Spring Hill, or call 913-592-5573.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear
single defeat to the
share your own
done right.
Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Coleman running point.
Back out here on the Comfort Designs pregame show as we look into the ladies getting warmed up for their matchup here with Eudora coming up in just a little bit. The Broncos and the Cardinals. And the Comfort Designs pregame show. Girls get their final starting lineups brought to you by America's Heartland Collection. From antiques to live plants, you never know what you're going to find To add to your own personal collection, let us spark the curiosity at America's Heartland Collection, Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5 at 305 South Webster in Spring Hill. First up for the Lady Broncos will be number 1, Kate Milroy, a 5'1 senior, averaging 7.7 points per ball game, and second leading rebounder on this squad as well. Just kind of the little water bug that makes everything go for the Broncos. Loose balls are always in her purview. Molly Murray's gotten a start a couple of times, 5'6 senior, averaging 1.2 points per ball game. Coral Callan will get off the bench as well, 5'4 senior, averaging 2.8 points per night. Jenna Weber having a fantastic junior season here. The 5'8 junior averaging 10.3 points per ball game. Lorelei Harris has gotten a start a few times in the 5'9 senior, averaging 2.8 points per ball game. Then, of course, Kaylee Oakes, 5'8 senior, averaging 8.5 points per contest. Those are your starting lineups. National anthem's getting started here. We will put it up on the band up there and get a shot in at them. Kind of get that band there in the background. There you go. Another wonderful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner by the Bronco Pet Band. Just a few minutes away from tip-off here in this one. We'll step away, take a quick break. Opening tip-off coming up next here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Gran anytime or learn more at michaelgran.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Pinky Plumbing in Spring Hill is a proud supporter of Bronco Athletics. Keeping your plumbing system in good shape can do wonders for your property's value and lifespan. Get exceptional plumbing services when you hire the plumbing specialist at Pinky Plumbing. At Pinky Plumbing, they take pride in their work and guarantee the best plumbing services in the shortest time possible at the most reasonable price. To learn more, give them a call at 913-568-8201 or visit pinkyplumbing.com. Go Broncos!
Back out here, getting ready for the opening tip-off of this one. The Broncos and the Cardinals. Opening tip-off brought to you by our friends at Seats Incorporated. Tip off your new career with Seats Incorporated in Spring Hill. Seats is a leader in the manufacturing quality seating and accessories for vehicles with competitive wages and benefits. To see all their openings or to apply online, go to seatsinc.com. Jenna Weber going to lead things up here against number 14, Kinsey Yoder, the 5'9 sophomore for Eudora. And In about half a second, we're going to be underway in this one. Opening tip going to be won by Kaylee Oaks and the Broncos. Quickly up, Milroy, shot no good. Rebound by Coral Callan, it's no good. Loose ball picked up by the Cardinals. Second chance opportunities. Getting some points in the paint. Taking advantage of a little bit of a size advantage perhaps deep in the paint. At least some strength in there. Harris and Oaks. Sadie Busher when she comes off the bench. And a good inbound play. Not executed. And another open frame for both teams. Each one open possession. Callan in transition. Wrap around down inside Oaks. Doubled. Here's Weber wide open looking at three. No good. And it rebounds out of bounds, but Milroy tracks it down. And then they nearly throw it away, and then Weber's in the right spot. Boy, they've been fortunate. Runner. Callan, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by number 24 for Eudora, Lainey Orr, 5'10 sophomore. They've got some youth. This Eudora team's probably going to be pretty darn good for a few years. Into the paint for Orr. Nope, nothing there. Kick back outside. Here's a long two, up and good. Pretty nice shot there by Mackenzie Mayer. The 5'9 senior gives the Cardinals their first lead in the ball game. Callan with it on the left wing. Entry pass down inside. Oaks working. There's Harris, and go back out now. Callan, little runner on the baseline. She didn't take it. Had an open look for it for a second. Now here's Oaks for three on the way. High arcing shot slides in there. Kaylee Oaks will do that from time to time. She's pretty efficient at it when she decides to try that three-point bucket. And the Broncos lead now 3-2. Other end of the floor. Controlled here by Harper Schreiner, and she walked with it. Turnover. Oaks from three-point range, 37.5%. Like I said, that's a pretty good average from downtown, especially for a post. An early 3-2 lead for Spring Hill. Milroy to bring it across the timeline. She's working against Mackenzie Mayer. It's a fun little matchup there between those two athletes. Oaks puts it on the deck, and it kind of got away from her. Another fortunate bounce to Milroy. Back to Oaks. She'll go baseline. She'll step around. Shot up, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Eudora. And out in front it goes, Abby Watson. Watson, the 5'6 senior, on the right wing. At the elbow, over to Watson. Baseline, into the lane, shot. Open look at it for Yoder, up and good. And that gives Eudora back the lead. Baseline for Cal, she stepped out of bounds. Lena Freon going to check into the ball game for Spring Hill. Out goes Coral Callan. Harris goes out. Sydney Busher comes in for the Broncos as well. So a couple of subs in the early going of this one. 5:26 to go first quarter. 4-3. Broncos down by one. Right around. Good step through. Scoop up with the right hand. That was a pretty nice take by Schreiner. And that was a nice move to the rim for her. That wasn't Schreiner, actually. That was Harper Schreiner. Excuse me. Foul on the floor. Nope, shooting foul rather. That will be called on Sawyer Schneider. Schreiner. And it will send Weber to the free throw line with a chance to get back a couple. Knocks down the first one. Near 80% free throw shooter on the season is Weber so far. So in double figures shooting-wise and leading free throw shooter as well. And she makes both of these. Pulls the Broncos back to within one. 5:07 to go first quarter. Off right side for Schreiner. At the elbow, this is Sawyer. Now handoff for Mackenzie Mayer. Mayer nearly lost it, give it up, and out of bounds off Watson, back to the Broncos. Broncos, I think, have kind of maintained things here. I would say, looking at that schedule, Eudora's, 6-1 schedule doesn't really stack up to Broncos' 5-2 schedule. Broncos have played a pretty tough one, some bigger schools. Shawnee Heights, good win there. Lansing, Leavenworth, and more of a 5A schedule. Eudora's played more of a 4A schedule. I guess we're going to find out here. Good entry pass. Oaks quick to the rim by Milroy, but it's swatted out of bounds. It'll stay with the Broncos here with 4:35 to go in the first quarter. Tough inbound play. Busher on the back side there, her true side, left side. Oaks outside. Good patience here for the Broncos. Weber on the right. Screen comes. And a foul going to be called on Eudora, I think, moving through the screen. Holding as they're setting a screen. Sawyer Schreiner picks up her second personal foul. It'll be team foul number 2 on the Cardinals. Inbound at the elbow for Oaks. Back out to Weber. Now here's Freegon. Skip pass left side. Milroy to the corner. Here's a bucket on the way from Oaks. No good. Rebound by Busher. She gets it knocked out of her hands. I say it went off the leg of a Eudora player, so it'll stay with the Broncos once again. Hopefully the Broncos aren't squandering all their fortunate bounces because the ball's kind of going their way right now. Milroy to get it in. To Weber, left corner. Good play there. Busher called for a screen. Foul on Weber and the bucket. Count it. A nice play there. Headsy play by both, and Jenna Weber knocks it down. She'll go back to the free throw line for the and one, and Broncos back in front by 1. Weber. They do count it. What happened? I think they said the foul was after the shot on the floor, and so they do not go to the free throw line. It'll still count the bucket. Broncos still up by 1. Inbound to Oaks. Little Freegon to Milroy. Back around the way they go. Here, wide open look from Weber. On the way, no good. There's Milroy. Strips it out of there. More life. Trying to go backside. Ends up in the hands of Oaks. Back to Weber. She can't get the bunny. Broncos have plenty of opportunities. Certainly taking care of being patient. Here, just beyond the free throw line, no good. Good rebound, though, on Ashley Kuntz, who checked in the ball game, the 5'9 senior. She gets fouled. She'll go to the stripe for her first opportunities of the night. Oaks picks up her first personal foul. Already had 3 lead changes here in the early going of this one, just past the midway point of the first quarter. What will happen here is that Kuntz misses the first one. Molly Murray checks into the ball game. Out goes Kaylee Oaks. The second opportunity forthcoming here for Kuntz. Missed the first, made the second one. First tie of the night. Murray on the right wing. Top of the key, Freegon, wide open look at one on the way. Good for Elena Freegon. Knocks down the triple, and the Broncos have a couple of those. And they lead by 3. 3:07 to play first quarter. On the right side for Harper Schreiner. At the elbow, looking to attack is Yoder. Denied. Busher comes out of there with it. Here come the Broncos. In transition, up the floor they go. Near side Murray, and knocked it out of bounds by Harper Schreiner. It'll stay with the Broncos. No, they're going to call a foul on Schreiner. No, they just say it went out of bounds off her. It'll stay here. Freegon to inbound. Just under 3 to go first quarter. Inbound Milroy. Top of the key again. Freegon let it rip. Off left side Murray. She thought about it. Entry pass denied. Nice play defensively coming the other way. Leading the charge is Harper Schreiner. She'll step through with the right hand, get a little funky roll, and it rolls in there. Her first bucket of the ball game. That was Harper, not Sawyer, her second ball of the ball game. Cardinals back to within 1. Murray trying to track down the loose ball. She does come out of there with it. Clay's trying to call timeout, and he gets it. Heads up play there by Molly Murray to keep that possession. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it. We're back in 30 seconds. Broncos doing okay.
Cardinal Glass in Spring Hill is now hiring. Cardinal Glass is a great place to land, with immediate openings for production technician, starting at $19.01 with a $1 premium for evening hours. Also hiring warehouse and maintenance technicians. Cardinal Glass provides competitive wages and great benefits, including medical, dental, life, health savings, and monthly profit sharing. Call 913-592-6100. Walk-ins are welcome at their facility on North Webster Road in Spring Hill, or visit them online at cardinalcorp.com.
Back out here. Some problems with our clock camera. We'll get that scored out. Right now, it's scored 10-9. Broncos up by 1 with the basketball. Step through, Weber up and in. Nice job by Weber. Jen is having a very good first quarter. She's got 6. Broncos lead by 3, matching their largest lead of the game so far. Schreiner trying to shake and bake. Little teardrop on the baseline. No good. Rebound by Busher, and here come the Broncos. With the right hand, Weber again. This one can't go. Trying to get that clock fixed at the end of the quarter. Minute 27 to go in the first quarter. 12-9 your score. Off to the corner. Here's a 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, though, pulled out of there. Her attempt back, no good. Bodies hit the floor. Abby Watson. Milroy picks up her first personal foul. It's team foul number 2 on the Broncos. And it sends Abby Watson to the free throw line to shoot 2, and she knocks down the first one. Watson, a 5'6" senior. Made of both. Back to 1-point game. Tessa Dawson into the ball game for the Broncos. Weber on the right wing. Now she'll go right wing rather than Milroy. Here's Harris. Over to Weber. Man-to-man defense here for the Cardinals. Have been from the word go. Dawson for a long 2 on the way. No good, but a foul hard by Watson, and Dawson will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Dawson on the season. No free throw attempts. First time to the stripe this year. Does a good job with the first one. Here comes the second. Well, that one used it all. Didn't quite get through there, but rebound pulled out of there by Oaks. Another chance for Dawson. Shot no good. Rebound pulled out of there. Here comes Schreiner up in front. Long pass in the front court for Kuntz. And Kuntz will be fouled. Kaylee Oaks going to be called for that second one. She knows it. She's battled through some foul trouble at times this season. It seems to have gotten it checked here of late, but she has 2 already here in the first quarter of this one. Those early season foul trouble, I think, maybe led to a little more progressive improvement by Sydney Busher, mostly by necessity. And I think she probably got more time in the first 6-7 games of this season than maybe was expected due to Oaks battling some of that foul trouble. And it has really developed some depth at that post position. Missed the free throws. Saved from going out of bounds, now stolen away. Here comes Schreiner. She's going to have a little run out, and they're going to grab the lead back. So Eudora back in front by 1. 9 seconds. Weber trying to isolate. She'll step back. Plenty of time. Nice play. Man, Jenna Weber putting on a clinic here in the first quarter of this one. She's got 8, and the Broncos lead by 1 here with the number 4 ranked Eudora Cardinals. A beautiful first quarter by Spring Hill. See if they can string together 3 more when we return in 1 minute. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontic.
Cardinal Glass in Spring Hill is now hiring. Cardinal Glass is a great place to land with immediate openings for production technician starting at $19.01 with a $1 premium for evening hours. Also hiring warehouse and maintenance technicians. Cardinal Glass provides competitive wages and great benefits, including medical, dental, life, health savings, and monthly profit sharing. Call 913-592-6100. Walk-ins are welcome at their facility on North Webster Road in Spring Hill or visit them online at cardinalcorp.com.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Broncos lead at 15-14 after 1 quarter of play. Give me as I get this scorebug back working. Cardinals with the ball as we come out of the end of the timeout. Good steal by the Broncos. Weber continues to impress, going the other direction. Push off, Callan. Jumper on the way, no good. Knocked around, nearly saved by Weber. Was saved by Weber. Saved by the Cardinals, and here they come. Long pass in the front court. Blocked by Lorelei Harris. A beautiful block. It'll go out of bounds off of her. A lot of times they'll call a foul on that one. They do not. So it'll stay with the Cardinals. And a foul going to be called. Foul's going to be called Coral Cowan. It'll be her first. Team foul number 4. Here's a 3 from the near side. A little off the mark. Tracked down by Milroy, and she's going to outrun everybody. Up off the left side with the left hand. Scoop and score. Kate Milroy's first bucket of the ball game. And Spring Hill back in front, matching their largest lead of 3 points. It has been a dandy so far. To the right corner. And a turnover again by Eudora. One of the great parts about this for Spring Hill is if they are able to get this win, and even if they don't, if they just play well, because this Eudora team has played a good chunk of the Frontier League already, you'll really have a pretty good idea, I think, if you're Spring Hill, of kind of where you're at as far as the league's concerned. And again, like I said in the open, start some confidence, build some confidence for them the rest of this season. .612 to see, as you can see large right there on your screen. And another steal by Eudora. Here they go. Up the floor. And tucked out of there by Coral Cowan. Parker Long coming away with the ball. Another one of those sophomores for this Eudora team. Super deep. They've already gone about 10 people deep in their lineup. Here's a 3 on the way, no good. They've taken a couple of cracks at those and haven't been able to get them to go. That usually indicates to me that they typically make those, and If you're Spring Hill, you need to get your lead now before they start to warm back up. We've seen the Bronco boys do that to some teams over these last few years, dig a little bit of a hole in the last few nights, and then start hitting some threes. Here's a scoop with the right hand, no good. On the take by Harris. Out in front, that is knocked around. Schreiner has it now. She'll pull the trigger on a triple. Another missed one. This is another rebound there by Long. Kick out. Looking to drive is Mayer. Mayer puts it up, and she'll get it to go. Mackenzie Mayer's second bucket of the ball game brings them back to within one. There's another bucket by Jenna Weber. They give it a 2, a long 2. And Weber having herself a ball game. No good, but rebound out of there by Busher. Broncos will get it back. Crossover by Milroy there at midcourt. Callan with it on the right wing. She needs help. Ooh, nearly was open with Weber. Back Milroy there to be the safety valve. Driving, Callan stopped. Good dish. Busher up and good. Good, unselfish basketball right there by the Lady Broncos. And their largest lead of the ball game now is 5. To the corner. And another Eudora turnover. The Broncos have been able to take advantage of those turnovers as well. Milroy will have it. Scoop with or off the right side with that left hand, and Kate Milroy will go back to the free throw line to shoot too. Milroy on the season from the charity stripe, 62.5%. Serviceable here on this team. First one's up and no good. Milroy, at times you'll say her name. I feel like I say her name every possession, and then you'll look down and she'll have 2 points or 4 points or whatever. And she just does it everywhere but the offense sometimes, and then whenever she does contribute offense, that's when the Broncos are real dangerous. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Largest lead now is 6. And this is a 5-0 run here to start this. We'll outscore them now 5-2 here in this second quarter. So we approach the midway point of it. Not going to be called against Molly Murray, I believe. A little contact down low working against Schreiner. It's a hold by Murray, her first, team foul number 5. And a timeout taken by Eudora. It's a 30. We'll take it. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Bronco Back.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Bronco women doing work. Good play. That should be a charge. Yep, there it is. Busher maybe came up off the ground a little bit, and there might be an argument for that, but that was pretty good positioning, and you're not going to see much from Eudora on the way of discussing that one. That was very well done. Nice job by the freshman to step up and take that one. Head coach is Brandon Parker. So Broncos with a chance to add to what is already their largest lead in the ball game. High post for Busher. She'll hand off Milroy. Milroy trying to go right back to her. Deflected and then stolen. Going the other way. Here comes Schreiner. Weber, good defense in transition. Loose ball gathered up, shot no good, and then they call a foul. Usually you'll call that shooting foul before the balls came down and into the player's hand and they're already shooting the second shot. But probably a little late on that one. Sends Sawyer Schreiner to the free throw line to shoot 2, and she misses the first one. Back in comes Kaylee Oakes. Back in comes Tessa Dawson. Out goes Molly Murray. Out goes Jenna Weber, what I expect to be a brief spell. 3:49 to go first half. And Schreiner makes the second, missed the first. 22-15, Broncos in front. 22-17 rather, Broncos in front. Dawson, off left side Busher. Outside Milroy. Gonna go up and top. What a beautiful pass from Keaton Milroy in the finish on the other end by Kaylee Oakes. She's got 5 of the Broncos lead, 24-17. Another foul called. Foul's called on Freegon. Her first. Team foul number 7 on the Broncos. So 1-on-1 situation now for Eudora here with 3:21 to play in the half. The ball movement, the extra pass by the Broncos, and then the preciseness of passes. That one there by Milroy from the top of the key over the top of the defender, right where it needed to be, where Oakes didn't have to do much. Catch it and finish, and she did. At the free throw line is Harper Schreiner. She knocks down the first one. Here comes the second. Made them both. 24-19. And out of bounds off the Broncos. It'll go back to Eudora. If you're Spring Hill, you got to keep this momentum. Finish strong here. The final 3:14 of this first half. There, Eudora, I can feel starting to maybe hold serve just a little bit, and that's when momentum can take over and carry into the halftime. You want to make some big stops here late, get a couple of buckets. They've led by as many as 7. Here's a 3 on the way. Off the bank and good. Yep, that's how that stuff starts. Lainey Orr knocks down the 5'10 sophomore, drops it a triple. 24-22. Other end of the floor, though, Sydney Busher answers right back. She's got 4. And another stop by the Bronco defense. 2:43 to play first half. Up the floor they go. Dawson in transition. Quickly to Busher. She'll put it on the paint. Over to Oakes. Back outside Milroy. Open look at a 3 on the way. No good. And a rebound pulled out of there. And then Milroy gets called for a foul. Call foul on Milroy. Her second. Team foul number 8. Back in comes Coral Callan. Back in comes Jenna Weber. Out will go Milroy. Out will go Dawson for the Broncos. At the free throw line to shoot 1-and-1 is Kenzie Mayer, and she knocks down the first one. She's got 5 points here in the first half of this one. Made them both. Did Mayer. 26-24. Broncos led by 7. Eudora's chipped it down to 2. Another good pass. Callan can't finish. Rebound pulled out of there. It was good defense, a little contact there as well. Other end of the floor. Schreiner, runner no good. Rebound Busher, who got down there in a hurry. And here come the Broncos. Weber lead the Chargers back into the ball game. Over to Callan. Back to Weber. Another beautiful pass. Oakes over to Busher. A little extra pass, and Busher will go to the free throw line. Oakes, I think, had a look at that one, and she watches that back on film. She probably realized maybe missed an opportunity, but Busher was open too. One defender had to play both, and she ends up fouling. Busher, as impressive as she's been as a freshman, this is probably the part of her game she's going to have to work on the most here over the next couple years, is at the free throw line. The lefty turns and looks at coach. I think she's trying something new, and first attempt at it, not really what she wanted. But, boy, all the other parts of the game are so advanced for just a freshman that free throws are certainly correctable. That's one thing. It's just going to take time, and repetition. That was a pretty nice shot right there. I think she's well on her way. She's got 5. Broncos lead by 3. 27-24, minute 54 to play. And a foul. They're not going to let you do that. This particular crew has been super consistent. But the hand check fouls out that far away from the basket, they've been pretty consistent on those, and you just got to adjust and limit opportunities for Eudora to get untimed buckets. Harper Schreiner back there to shoot 1-1. No good. Rebound by Oaks. Long pass up in front. Addison Bond into the ball game for her first minutes. Callan for a long 2 on the way. No good. Rebound, though, by Busher. She'll save it to Bond. And Bond threw it right in the hands of Schreiner. She's a pretty good player. Schreiner up the floor. Will hesitate. Pop a 3 on the way. Good. Yep. That girl plays like she knows what she's doing. There's no doubt about that. You probably ought to make sure to keep a hand in her face. As Harper Schreiner into the paint. Shot up. Busher. Good. 29-26. Minute 09 to play in the first half of this one. Busher has 7. Good defense. There it is. Weber with the steal. Got a hand in the passing lane. Weber with the left hand. Shot no good. Boy, missed an opportunity there. Good hustle on the other end. Schreiner, she's the one that I think coughed that one up, and she made it all the way down there to contest that shot. Did Schreiner and stop that easy opportunity for the Broncos. The only problem I see here is maybe Eudora going to halftime probably feels like they probably haven't played their best basketball. I think Spring Hill's put some of their best stuff out there. So you want to have a big advantage going into the third quarter, and then you just got to keep chopping wood if you're the Spring Hill Broncos. Murray working hard on Schreiner. Recovery there. Kick back outside for Schreiner. Spin off Murray. Good defense there by Molly Murray. 22 seconds. Little teardrop runner baseline. That's a beautiful shot there by Harper Schreiner. You can see why they're one of the top teams in 4A with a player like that. Spinning. Weber got their own. Weber working. Kick. Bond. Murray for 3 on the way. No good. And that's the end of the first half of this one. 29-28. We've got ourselves a dandy. Broncos led by as many as 7. They lead by 1 after a half. And we'll break it down as we kick off the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Michael and his staff, their goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are the most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. 29-28, your score at the break. The Broncos lead by 1. We'll talk about it next on the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show on Spring Hill Sports Line.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and USD 230. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Spring Hill, call 913-592-5552 or visit elliottInsuranceGroup.com.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Paola Veterinary Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. Coming soon, a new location here in Paola in the industrial park with cattle haul-in and boarding and grooming. With 24-hour emergency services and 3 other locations in Lewisburg, Drexel, and Martin City, and a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Going to look at the Bronco boys getting warmed up here prior to their matchup coming up in the backside of our doubleheader as they try to snap a 6-game skid to start the season against the number 2 ranked team in Class 4A, the Eudora Cardinals. So tough order next up for the boys, but you got to play the games and figure out where you're at. We'll find out here in just a little bit. All on the boys' side. Girls right now hanging tough against the number 4 ranked Eudora Cardinals. As right now with the break, Broncos lead it by 1, 29-28. Here's how we got to where we are. So take a look at it on our White Cell Optometry Vision Source. Eye on the game. Keep an eye on your child's screen time. If they experience eye strain or headaches, it might be a good time for an exam. Make an appointment with White Cell Optometry Vision Source by calling 913-592-2020 and be sure to ask about the 2020 rule. Broncos trailed early 2-0, grabbed the lead back 3-2. We had in the first quarter of this one 5 lead changes and a tie in the first quarter. Broncos would grab the lead late, 15-14 in the first quarter, and they have led since that point, in fact, growing their lead all the way up to 7. But Eudora, with a little bit of a flurry down the stretch, just kind of the final 4 minutes or so of the second quarter, just kind of chipped away at that lead. And Broncos were able to hold them off, but just barely. And it remains just a 1-point difference here at halftime as Spring Hill is holding tough against a really good Eudora team. Halftime scoring first up for the Cardinals. And Harper Schreiner leading the way with 12 points. She leads all scorers here at the break. 6 points from Mackenzie Mayer. 2 points from Kinsey Yoder. 2 points from Ashley Kuntz. 3 points from Lainey Orr. And 2 points from Abby Watson, 1 point from Sawyer Schreiner for the Cardinals. For the Broncos, I'm missing 2 somewhere. But here at the halftime, I've got 8 for Jenna Weber, 7 for Sydney Busher, 5 for Kaylee Oakes, 3 for Elena Freegon, and 3 for Kate Milroy. 1 point for Tessa Dawson for the Broncos as they lead it here at the break, 29-28. We've got a boys game coming up in just a little bit. We'll talk more about that when we return on the Michael Grand Agency halftime show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
White Cell Optometry Vision Source has been the leader in optometry services and vision care in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. White Cell Optometry offers comprehensive eye care, as well as the latest, most popular lenses and frames for Spring Hill and the surrounding communities. Experience modern eye care with advanced diagnostic technology and vision correction products. And with the experience of Doctors Whitesell and Bloodgood, you're sure to see the results you're looking for. To schedule your appointment, call White Cell Optometry Vision Source at 913-592-2020. Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com. Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and USD 230. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Spring Hill, call 913-592-5552 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Looking at the Lady Broncos as they continue to warm up here, is getting ready for the second half of this one. Do have a boys game coming up in just a little bit. Bronco boys 0-6 on the year, 0-2 in the Frontier League, coming off a tough loss at the hands of the Blue Valley Southwest Timberwolves. 63-35 last Friday night. Eudora, pretty good team. They are 5-1 on the year. Super athletic, long, lean team that'll get up and down the floor on you a little bit. Jaden Ham, junior at 6'7". Got to believe he'll be a factor in this ball game. Watching him warm up a little bit. Not a lot of size outside. Well, I guess Traeger Raider, 6'6" senior. So it's a pretty darn good team here in Eudora. We've got a little bit of a tradition as well, and it'll be a tough, tall order for the Broncos. Broncos looks like during warm-ups will be without Daniel Mitchell for the second straight game. And he's their leading scorer right now, so things went from hard to difficult. But not impossible. You still got to play the games. Second half of the girls' game getting ready to go here. And I kind of saved the keys of the game until I kind of knew a little bit more about the Cardinals. Keys of the game brought to you by Spring Hill Chiropractic and Acupuncture. The key to a better quality of life is making Spring Hill Chiropractic part of your health and wellness plan. Dr. Daniel Harding strives to make it as easy and affordable as possible to get the care you need for the whole family. Learn more at springhillchiropractor.com or call 913-592-3541. And for the Broncos, kind of a lot. Be patient in the half court. Continue to get the highest percentage shot possible. Work the ball around. Make the extra pass. All the basic stuff, but it's working in the first half of this one. And you're going to have to defend the perimeter whenever Sawyer Schneider gets a hand on it, because she can hurt you badly. She's got it now. Little give and go. Backside, open look. Shot up. No good, but a foul. As Kenzie Yoder is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Oaks picks up her third personal foul quickly. That's not what they necessarily needed to get things going here. Oaks with 5 points, including a 3 in that first quarter. And Busher will come quickly into the ball game, just 20 seconds into this third quarter. Missed them both. Did Yoder. Broncos rebound going the other way. Coral Callan, good entry pass down inside Weber. Excuse me, that's Harris. Now Callan for 3, no good. And tracked down by the Cardinals. On the right side, looking to attack is Watson. Give way. Now corner. Long 2 on the way by Mayer, no good. Tracked down by Milroy. Milroy. Long pass in between traffic. Weber running the floor. She gets stopped. Now she's trapped, and she walked with it. Good transition defense by Eudora. It looked like that was going to be an opportunity, but they were able to get back just in time to stop the momentum on another just very precise pass by Kate Milroy. Good pass, just can't finish by Mayer. And now here come the Broncos again. Got to take advantage of these 2 chances they've had to take the lead or tie it. Another empty frame for the Broncos. So neither team finding their offensive footing here to start this second half. Schreiner, work off right side. Should go baseline. Need some help. Another beautiful look. And this time it will finish as Yoder gets it to fall. She's got 4. And Eudora in front. Shot up no good on the 3-point attempt. Rebound pulled out of there by Eudora. Broncos have had 3 or 4 empty possessions offensively. Schreiner. Stolen by Milroy. Milroy and Weber. 2-on-1 against. Last pass. And a layup with the right hand. Good. Nice job. Holding. And then the finish by Weber. She's in double digits. Off left side, Schreiner. Mayer. She'll put it on the deck to the elbow. Nowhere to go with it. Back outside, Schreiner. Work off left side. This is Sawyer Schreiner. Hassled by Busher. Entry pass by Yoder, no good. Rebound, all Broncos down there. 3, Murray. Milroy, just off the foot of Coral Callan. Just couldn't quite get that long pass, a little low. And she'll check out of the ball game. In comes Freegon for the Broncos. Schreiner working against Weber. It's been a nice matchup between 2 likely all-conference players. Shot up no good. Rebound, though, put back up. Again, Mayer missed it. Rebound by Busher. Busher leading rebounder on this Bronco team. Off left side, Milroy. Here top of the key, Weber. 3 on the way. Good! Jenna Weber continues her hot hand. And the Broncos add to the lead, 34-30. After trailing briefly for the first time since the first quarter. Driving Schreiner. She slides one up and over, does Sawyer Schreiner. She's got her first field goal of the night. Top of the key, Weber. Weber another 3. They close out late. That would have been a dagger. Instead it misses. Here comes Schreiner near side. That's Harper. Dump off inside Yoder, backing, spinning. Good defense by Lorelei Harris. Shot no good. Rebound to be determined, and a foul is going to send Mackenzie Mayer to the free throw line to shoot 2. She's 2 of 2 on the night from the stripe. And Mackenzie Mayer will step up. She's got 6. And the first one's up and good. Molly Murray going to check back to the ball game. Out goes Lorelei Harris for Spring Hill. Man, both 4 for 4 on the night for her. And we're all knotted up at 34. All these lead changes, I think it's just the 3rd tie here tonight. And lost out of bounds by Freegon. Another turnover by Spring Hill and a chance for Cardinals to grab back the lead. Been a very fluid ball game. 3:43 to play here, midway through this third quarter already. They started really tightening down things on Harper Schreiner as they know how dangerous she can be. Into the paint, good defense, shot no good. Rebound by Mayer, she'll go back to the free throw line. We got to box out on Mackenzie Mayer. She's kind of their Milroy version, just kind of can slide around and get to the ball in the paint. People kind of lose track of those players that are athletic and fast. And Mayer's turned it into points, her first missed free throw of the night. Dawson checking back into the ball game. Out goes Elena Freegon. First one's no good by Mayer. Second one is good. And it breaks this tie, giving Eudora back the lead. On the right side, Murray. To the corner for Dawson. Weber steps through. Lots of contact, but able to get it to go. In the zone right now, Jenna Weber. And the Broncos are back in front. And a foul going to be called on Spring Hill, likely against Busher. No. Just out of, waiting for the call from the official. He's waiting to. It is on Busher. Her third. So Busher and Oaks both with 3 fouls. That's something to keep an eye on here in this ball game. And Mayer has turned this into a bit of a free throw shooting contest. Tie it back up at 36. That was no good. And then Broncos fighting at Weber and Busher both there. And both knocked it out of bounds. Harris checks back in. Busher will check out with those 3 fouls. Inbound Mayer. Murray working closely with Schreiner. Mayer and Schreiner trying to take over this game. Shot no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Harris. Broncos have been very good on the glass here tonight, especially on the defensive end. Dawson in transition. Now they'll reset it here with 2:48 to go in the third quarter. Tied up 36s. Dawson. Weber, they left her open again. 3 on the way, this time no good. Rebound though, Murray. She'll dope right inside for Harris. Harris is trapped. She'll kick it to Milroy. Broncos will probably need to reset. Dawson shakes off the defender. Now Milroy back to Dawson on the corner. There's Kate. She'll handle. He'll shake and bake. Dawson steps around. Shot on the way. No good. Rebound though for the Broncos. Murray again. Well, she's been right place, right time a couple of times on this possession already. Now here's Weber to the corner. Milroy for 3, no good. Well, I was loaded up for that one. Milroy quickly down the floor, though. They are hassling Schreiner, but she's able to finish as Harper Schreiner to get her first bucket of the third quarter. And Eudora back in front. Broncos need a bucket. Minute 52 to play third quarter. Skip past Weber. Weber puts it on the deck. Steps through with the left hand this time, no good. And pulled out there by Meyer. Chance for the first time tonight for Eudora to add to their lead. They've led by 1 a few times, maybe led by as many as 2 a couple of times, but never really been able to extend their lead. Even since the word go when they led 2-0. Broncos have led by as many as 7. Eudora has only led by as many as 2. They're going to take the air out of the ball just a little bit here and be patient. Minute 16 to play third quarter. Schreiner to Mayer. Into the paint. Yoder shot up, no good. Lorelei Harris gets yanked down to the ground. Not exactly sure what they saw on that one, but Yoder is able to finish. Coach Freegon wants a timeout. And that is the largest lead of the game right now for Eudora. 40-36. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Bronco basketball.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
One minute to play in this third quarter, 40-36. Your score, Broncos down by 4. BJ Harris along with you. Alongside me is Enoch Rogers on camera tonight. First time out of the gate. Good job, young man. Broncos have played really well tonight. You kind of feel like it's hard to just keep that energy as high as it needs to be to play against a really good team like Eudora all night long, especially when you kind of feel like you're holding on for dear life at times. And right now things have slipped him. This is a very important possession. I think that timeout for Coach Fregon, exactly where it needed to be, because that's how important this one is to score if you can, especially in the waning minute of this third quarter. This is an open look. It's about as good a look as you can get. Weber, 3 no good. Smart of Kaylee Oaks not to pick up foul number 4 here in the final 40 seconds. But you got to get a stop now. Mayer, left side, entry pass down inside Yoder, working against Harris. Shot no good. And a closeout. Picked up. Broncos will have a chance. You might work for the final shot. We'll see. Milroy instead up in front. Callan needs some help. And it's poked out of there by Mayer. Another steal and another turnover by the Broncos. Schreiner probably not going to get rid of that ball. A nice ball fake. Missed it, though. Mayer puts it up. She's knocked around. Loose ball. And we'll have our first jump ball of the night. And it's in favor of the Broncos. 9.4 to play. Good hustle all the way around, but Broncos able to be on the winning side of that one, and they can work for the final shot of this third quarter. Runner by Milroy, no good, and that's the end of the third quarter. Broncos trail by 4, their largest deficit as we head to the fourth quarter. You're watching it on your home for Bronco Athletics, Spring Hill Sports.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Here we go to the fourth quarter of this one. There have been 10 lead changes, 3 ties. Broncos have led by as many as 7. They trail by 4 right now, with Eudora having the basketball coming out of the timeout. Schreiner working against Weber. That has been a very good matchup all night long. And both of those players can and jump ball. Another one, Lorelei Harris getting tangled up down inside with Yoder, and it'll be in favor of the Broncos once again as Eudora started this quarter with the ball. Spring Hill limited to just 7 points from Jenna Weber in that third quarter. So offensively, their lowest output, they've had 15 and 14 points per quarter and then just 7 in the third, and that allowed Eudora to grab this 4-point lead. Up in front, Schreiner. Crossover on Weber. Barrels forward, kick, Mayer. Shot on the way, good. Their players, the girls that make them go, are starting to warm up a little bit. Mayer's just her first field goal of the second half, but she went 4 or 5 for the free throw line in that third. Callan, Broncos have turned it over here of late. Weber gets knocked down, and a foul going to be called on. No, a walk. Coach is saying, well, how'd she fall down? She didn't just fall down. Yeah, you get contact. That's how you hit the ground. Usually you get called for a foul when you get hit, typically, especially if the result is you fall on the floor. I don't know. Call me old-fashioned. 46 or 42-36 rather. Broncos down by 6 and a foul called, especially on the other end. That is called on Milroy. In comes Freegon, in comes Busher. Broncos need a stop and a bucket. That's right now. Things will start to really slide away from them if this Eudora team starts to heat up a little bit. And the lead is now 8, the largest for either team. Freegon for 3. No good. Loose ball, rebound, out of bounds, off of Eudora. So the Broncos will have a chance at it once again. Desperate for a bucket. Shot no good. Tracked down, out of bounds, last touched again. That was out of bounds. Another tough call against the Broncos. And Eudora back with it. Sawyer Schneider back outside Mayer. Here's Sawyer. Give and go. Good ball movement. Yoder finishes. A nice dish from Harper Schreiner and Yoder. Broncos probably need another timeout. There it is. Coach Freegon going to take a timeout. It's a double-digit deficit since the Broncos led at the end of the third quarter, or end of the half. It has kind of gone all in favor of Eudora. It's a full timeout. We'll take a 30. You're watching on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Since the Broncos led at the end of the half, 29-28, they've been outscored 18-7 through the third quarter. And now into this fourth quarter, those 7 are all from Jenna Weber early in the third quarter. So Broncos have been on a pretty long drought here of late. The Spring Hill had led a couple of times in that third quarter, but lost the lead late, 38-36. And since that point, it's been a 10-0 run. And that's what they're in the midst of right now. Cowan tipped away and out of bounds. It'll stay with Eudora, or stay with Spring Hill rather. Harris gets it in. Busher's fouled. Schreiner didn't think she fouled her, but they do call it on Harper Schreiner. Her first. Team foul number 1 of the second half. So not only have they, on a 10-0 run, outscored them 18-7, haven't fouled and haven't been called for any fouls yet in the second half. Broncos have 5 team fouls. Busher at the stripe. First one's no good. Busher had 7 points in the second quarter. That's been the entirety of her output. 1 out of 3 on the night from the stripe. This is the second one as well. Rebound pulled out of there by Schreiner, and here they come. 46-36. At the elbow, Mayer looking to hand off. Nope, she'll take it. That's charge. Nice job by the Broncos. Foul's called on Mayer. Her third. Team foul number 2 on Eudora. Broncos need to make a flurry here of offense. They want to try to climb back into this one. It was tied at 36 all. And since that point, it's been all Eudora. Callan on the left wing. To the corner. Freegon. Back to Callan. Nope. Schreiner read that one like a book. 12-0 run. I don't like necessarily always my anticipation, but I could just kind of feel this happening. I could just feel that Eudora had not played their best. Spring Hill had played pretty good, and I was just waiting for the other shoe to drop, unfortunately, and it's dropping here in this fourth quarter. 14-0 run. Freegon trying to break it. Can't do it. Rebound, though, as Oaks was in great position, and Mayer gets called for her fourth foul. And that will send Kaylee Oaks. No, that was on the floor. Back in's going to come Molly Murray. Back in will come Tessa Dawson and Kate Milroy. So out goes Callan, out goes Freegon, out goes Busher. Into the ball game for Eudora. Abby Watson, she will replace Mayer with those 4 fouls. Take advantage of her being off the floor. Dawson, they close out on that play. It was met Milroy to the corner. Murray at the elbow for Weber. Back to Murray they go. Skip pass far side, Milroy. Now she'll take it back to the middle of the floor. At the elbow, Weber open look at one. No good. Tessa Dawson will track it down, however. She'll go baseline. Oak steps around. Shot on the way, no good. And that'll rebound out of bounds, and it'll go back to Eudora. Broncos going to put some pressure on here in the backcourt. Just trying to make something happen. Yoder gets past that, and she is fouled. And Tessa Dawson will pick up a foul. And Yoder will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Yoder on the night, 0 for 4. Dawson picks up her first, team foul number 6 on Spring Hill. We'll have a boys game coming up in just a little bit. The Bronco men trying to snap a 6-game skid to get things started here in 2021, 2022. Yoder gets off the schneid from the free throw line. This is now a 15-0 run. This will stay there. Shot no good, but rebound pulled out of there by Schreiner. Now they can hold on to it. Dawson will pick her up way out high. Harper Schreiner give it up for Jayla Erpelding, who's just checked in the ball game, and a foul can be called on Dawson. That's going to send Schreiner to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. Just a second on her, but team foul number 7. Schreiner. She's been pretty efficient from the free throw line. As Schreiner 4 out of 5 of the night from the stripe. She's got 19 points. Loose ball picked up by Dawson. Dawson probably got away with a little bit of a carry. Ball poked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Broncos with 3:12 to play in the ball game. Busher to check back in. Out goes Dawson. Milroy back to Weber. At the elbow, Oaks nearly lost it. Weber another 3 on the way. Good! Chinna Weber continues to be their only offense. She has all the offense in the second half. And that snaps a 16-0 run, 17-0 run. 16. And another stop defensively. Weber again, shot no good. Knocked it out of bounds, last touched by Eudora. Broncos will keep it. Milroy to inbound. Addison Bond to the ball game. Over to Weber. On baseline. Scoop off Busher. Busher shot up, no good, just missed it. And a rebound pulled out of there by Schreiner. Broncos had not trailed by more than 2 all night long when it was tied at 36-all. And after that, a 16-0 run, and now they trail by 16. They had trailed by 16. Right now it's down to 13, and Mayer going back to the free throw line, playing with those 4 fouls. Coral Callan going to check back into the game also for Spring Hill. Out goes Bond. Mayer missed the front side of the 1-on-1. 2 minutes to play. Another steal. Broncos are straight in their passes, and Oaks is going to pick up the foul. It'll be for 4th. And that's going to send Schreiner back to the free throw line. I think it's just being tired. Your passes don't quite have as much zip on them, and things kind of slipped away from you here. It's tough. Final 2 minutes. Minute 53, rather, and Broncos in a tough one here. Minute timeout. We'll take a 30. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
Look in the huddle there, Coach Freegon trying to put together the final minute 53 of this ball game. Just minimize the damage at this point, I think, if you're the Broncos. They played 3 pretty good quarters and then just 2.5 good quarters, and then things kind of started to slip away from them here over the second half of the third and most of this fourth. And you got a chance to see most of the night. I would have said I don't get it. I'm not sure if I see why this team is the number 4 ranked team in 4A, and then you got to see a nice glimpse of it there for a pretty good stretch there. And a big part of it is that girl right there in Harper Schreiner, 5'8" senior. At the elbow, Busher just missed it. Oaks back with it. Oaks kick it to Weber. Callan. Milroy, 3 on the way. Good for Kate Milroy. 54, 42. Broncos have trailed by as many as 16. They trail by 12 right now. Minute 18 to play in the contest. Schreiner going to come out on Callan. Put a little pressure on her. Over to Sawyer Schreiner and then back to Harper. They probably need a foul. Or nope. And there it is. Callan will pick up the foul. Shoemaker Collision post-game show coming your way in just a moment. We'll recap this one. Plenty to talk about in it. And then we will wrap things up for the girls' contest to start to set the scene for the boys' action. First one's good by Schreiner. She rattles them both in. She's been super efficient from the free throw line, 5 for 5 here in the fourth quarter. She is 8 out of 9 on the night from the stripe. Final minute of this one. Shot up no good. That three by Kate Milroy a little bit ago was the first bucket by anybody other than Jenna Weber in this entire second half. Tough to win that way. There we go. Oaks, shot no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Mayer. And they can probably hold for the final 30 seconds. The Broncos are going to concede. 56-42. Again, that score is probably not going to indicate this entire game, but I think it's one the Broncos have probably learned quite a bit about it and will certainly apply to the rest of the year. They will see them again later on in February over at Eudora. Well, the Broncos, and this one, though, they're going to drop. Broncos fall to 5-3 on the year, and Eudora will move to 7-1. And 5-0 in the Frontier League. Broncos will have their first loss in the Frontier League as they fall to 2-1. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll recap this one and get your final numbers. All that and more still to come here on the Shoemaker Collision post-game show. Shoemaker Collision, Kansas City area's premier collision and paint center. They work with all insurance companies to get you back on the road in no time. To learn more, visit them online at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095. Talk about this one next on the Shoemaker Collision postgame show on Spring Hill Sports Line.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Cardinal Glass in Spring Hill is now hiring. Cardinal Glass is a great place to land with immediate openings for production technician starting at $19.01 with a $1 premium for evening hours. Also hiring warehouse and maintenance technicians. Cardinal Glass provides competitive wages and great benefits, including medical, dental, life, health savings, and monthly profit sharing. Call 913-592-6100. Walk-ins are welcome at their facility on North Webster Road in Spring Hill or visit them online at cardinalcorp.com. Looking live at the Bronco boys, warming up for their matchup here with the Eudora Cardinals. That'll be coming away in just a little bit. We're still in the midst of the Shoemaker Collision post-game show as the Bronco girls fall here just a moment ago to the Eudora Cardinals, a game where Spring Hill led after one by one, 15-14. They led after two, going into halftime by one, 29-28. And then Eudora started to make their move in the third quarter. It went back and forth. In fact, in the third quarter, we had 5 lead changes. And that last lead change would be definitive, as at the 30, it was 36-36, and that's when the Cardinals went on a 16-0 run and grew their lead to 16, and then it was just kind of down the stretch. The damage had been done at that point. Broncos limited in the second half offensively. 7 points from Jenna Weber. They had just 10 points in the entire second half, did Spring Hill, after scoring 29 in the first half. There were some adjustments made by Eudora, and Spring Hill did not react to those, and ultimately that was how this one ended. Final score again on the girls' side of things, 56-42. Broncos fall to 5-3 on the year, 2-1 in the Frontier League. Eudora, the number 4 ranked team in Class 4A, moves to 7-1 and 5-0 in league play. Led tonight in scoring, overall scoring leader by Harper Schreiner. She's a pretty good little player. 23 points tonight, including 8 of 9 from the free throw line. She led all scorers. For Spring Hill, 18 points for Jenna Weber. That could be 20. I'm 2 points short, and likely came from her. I just didn't catch it when it did happen. 6 points from Kate Milroy, 5 points from Kaylee Oakes, 7 points from Sydney Busher, 3 points from Elena Freegon, and 1 point from Tessa Dawson as the Broncos finish with the loss, 56-42. Spring Hill back in action on Friday to take on Tonganoxie. Once again, we will not have that game here on Spring Hill Sports Live, but it will be broadcast on our sister channel, Tonganoxie Sports Live. We'll share that link on our Facebook page as well. But Broncos won't be on Spring Hill Sports Live, but you'll be able to watch the Broncos. Dylan Funk with the call, and John Rauschkopf there from Tonganoxie coming up on Friday. Broncos fall here in this one on the girls' side of things. Final score, 56-42. That's the midst of the Shoemaker Collision postgame show. We'll step away, take a quick break. We come back, we'll start to kick off things here on our boys coverage. When we return, you're watching Bronco Basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health, because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
When it comes to helping people with their finances, a cookie-cutter approach doesn't work. That's why you need Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial in Spring Hill. Kim knows that everyone's different. She'll listen to you and discuss your hopes and dreams, allowing you to focus on what's important. At Kim Thompson Financial, they focus on protecting your family, saving for retirement, living in retirement, financial strategy, saving for education, and your small business. To learn more, visit Kim Thompson Prudential Financial at the corner of Victory and Webster in Spring Hill, or call 913-592-5573.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Veterinary Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. Coming soon, a new location here in Paola in the industrial park with cattle hauling and boarding and grooming. With 24-hour emergency services and 3 other locations in Lewisburg, Drexel, and Martin City, and a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Back out here to Spring Hill High School. Take a check out of the boys just left the floor. Check out the Eudora team as they warm up here. BJ Harris, Enoch Rogers back here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Lady Broncos fall just a moment ago, 56-42 to Eudora. It's time to kick off the Comfort Designs pregame show. As we preview this boys matchup, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning, locally owned and operated for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. Broncos coming in 0-6, 0-2 in the Frontier League, coming off a tough 63-35 loss at Blue Valley Southwest on Friday. Just, again, kind of their MO's been digging big holes early on. They've had some games where they've come back and nearly won some games after trailing big, but the hole they dug the other night, too big to overcome, 35-7 at halftime, and just never able to get going. 14 turnovers to just 6 for Blue Valley Southwest. They were also out-rebounded, 35-19. Spring Hill did not have a single offensive rebound in the game, according to the stats on Huddle, and they were without their leading scorer at the time, Daniel Mitchell. It doesn't look like they will have him tonight either. So a little short-staffed, like a lot of other places in the world, are the Bronco boys. And against a really tough team here in Eudora. 5-1 on the year, 4-0 in the Frontier League. They're ranked number 2 in Class 4A. And Eudora has reeled off 5 straight after dropping their first game of the season to Baser Linwood, 40-49. Baser's pretty darn good as well. Their latest outing, a 68-57 win over Lewisburg. Also, I think probably the most impressive one here in the conference side of things is the 61-48 win over Tonganoxie, beating them by 13 points. Is a pretty good order there. And so Broncos will have their hands full here tonight against Eudora. Again, back in action on Friday as Spring Hill takes on Tonganoxie. That game will not be on Spring Hill Sports Live, but it will be on Tonganoxie Sports Live. You'll be able to watch the Broncos there from Tonganoxie on Friday. That's a look at things here as we kick off the Comfort Designs pregame show. Area matchups brought to you by Apex Massage Therapy. Massage isn't just a luxury, it's a way to a happier, healthier life. Kylie at Apex Massage Therapy knows your aches and pains may be the same as others, but your treatment plan doesn't have to be. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-575-1079. Apex Massage Therapy, 913-575-1079. Tonight's Lewisburg was supposed to host Bonner. They've been put on quarantine. The Bonner team has, and so they will not be available tonight. Lewisburg postponed. Tonganoxie's hosting Piper. Just at a boys game that should be getting underway about right now. Their girls team not available for action here tonight. Baldwin is on the road at Ottawa across our network. Wrestling tonight as well if you want to check out some wrestling going on over on Paola Sports Live as the Panthers host a triangular. They'll be taking on Emporia and Topeka Seaman in some wrestling action. Matt Jones, Jackson Millman with the call over on our channel on Paola Sports Live. That's a look at your area matchups brought to you by Apex Massage Therapy. As always, don't forget to take advantage of our program through Easy Relic. If you see a play you really like, you want to see it again, you just got to text SHHS to 816-406-0051. That's SHHS 816-406-0051. And you will get that latest highlight text right to your phone. Anybody watching can take advantage of that. Just have that number in your phone and be ready to roll. It's a program through Easy Relic. Broncos try to get a big upset tonight. We'll see if they can do it when we return. Just a few minutes away from tip-off. Starting lineups, opening tip-off coming up next right here on your home for Bronco basketball. Spring Hill Sports Live.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453. When it comes to helping people with their finances, a cookie-cutter approach doesn't work. That's why you need Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial in Spring Hill. Kim knows that everyone's different. She'll listen to you and discuss your hopes and dreams, allowing you to focus on what's important. At Kim Thompson Financial, they focus on protecting your family, saving for retirement, living in retirement, financial strategy, saving for education, and your small business. To learn more, visit Kim Thompson Prudential Financial at the corner of Victory and Webster in Spring Hill, or call 913-592-5573.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Back out here to Spring Hill High School. BJ Harris, Enoch Rogers here as we get set for the backside of our high school basketball doubleheader. The starting lineups brought to you by America's Heartland Collection. From antiques to live plants, you never know what you're going to find to add to your own personal collection. Let them spark your curiosity. The America's Heartland Collection, Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5 at 305 South Webster in Spring Hill. First up for the Broncos, it'll be number 1, Reese Clowder, 5'11", senior, averaging 7.8 points per ball game. Number 11, Luke Metcalf, 6'2", junior, averaging 9.8 points per contest. Number 12, Cameron Crotchett, 6'3", senior, averaging 8.5 points per night. Number 25, Chase Bond, going to get the start, 6'2", sophomore, averaging 3.2 points per night. And number 42, Skylar Dodson, a 5'9", sophomore, averaging 2.7. So the Broncos will start 2 seniors, a junior, and 2 sophomores. Starting lineups for the Eudora Cardinals, and number 0, Jaden Ham, 6'7", junior. Number 3, Kale Hammerschmidt, a 5'8", junior. Number 5, Traeger Rader, a 6'6", senior. Number 24, Logan Sullivan, a 6'1", sophomore. And I believe number 13, Cole Parker, 6'2", junior, in the starting lineup for Eudora. Opening tip-off brought to you by our friends at Seats Incorporated. Tip off your career with a stop at Seats Incorporated, the leader in the manufacturing of quality seating and accessories for vehicles with competitive wages and benefits. To learn about all their openings or to apply online, go to seatsinc.com. Ham against Crotchett here at midcourt. Opening tip going to be 1 to be determined. I think you jump ball it and do it again, don't you? No, they're going to say it was out of bounds off of Spring Hill. So opening tip going to be won by Eudora. I think Crotchett got up and got that one, though. Shot going up to Cameron. Quickly into Ham. Shot no good. Off the backboard. The Broncos going to get a stop in the opening possession of this one. Find an answer for Ham. That's your keys to the game. Brought to you by Spring Hill Chiropractic. In the paint, we'll see the big 6'7" athlete. He'll draw Crotchett way out high. Clowder, Dodson, 3. Good! Skylar Dodson knocks in a triple to get the Broncos off on the right foot. And Spring Hill will lead early, 3-0. Top of the key, scoop off left side. Just like I said in the girls, Broncos 0-6. Eudora 5-1. I'm not sure if their 5-1 record is the same as Spring Hill's 0-6. They play a pretty tough schedule, but I think I said that with the girls, and eventually it panned out. Travel going to be called on Ham. Watch that shot by Traeger Rader as he dropped in a three from deep at 6'6". He can drop it from outside. That's a pretty good player. Reese Clowder going to bring it up the floor. Clowder. Here's Crotchet. And if travel going to be called on Cameron as he kind of took that little stutter step before taking off. Bringing it up the timeline. On that point is Kale Hammerschmidt. Dump off inside Hammett, stripped by Clowder. Helped out a little bit by Crotchet. Here comes Dotson. Metcalf back outside. Again, Broncos without Daniel Mitchell. Chase Bond getting the start in his stead. Off left side for Crotchet. Move through, good look. Metcalf for three. No good. That was a nice play and a really good look. Broncos will be able to use that again. Up the floor in transition they go. Cole Parker. Back outside Hammerschmidt. Step back, nope, not going to do it. Outside, Traeger, Raider rather. Shot up, he dished it last minute to Ham, and Ham's able to finish and get the foul. And so, foul's going to be called on Luke Metcalf. Metcalf will pick up his first, team foul number 1 on the Broncos, and Jaden Ham with a chance to tie this ball game up at 3. Can't do it. Missed the end one. 3-2. 5:55 to play first quarter. Bond with it on the right wing. Good attack by Chase Bond. No good off the rim, but another good look at one. Broncos are getting to where they need to be right now, and they're early going to this one. In transition, Sullivan. Give away Hammerschmidt. He'll give way to Raider. Spinning, leaning, partially blocked, but a foul going to be called on Chase Bond, I believe, and that's going to send Raider to the free throw line to shoot. 2. Bond picks up his first, team foul number 2 on the Broncos. Raider knocks down the first one. Brady Kaiser going to check into the ball game for Spring Hill. Made them both. Actually did not. Yes, he did. Foul going to be called on Spring Hill. Brady Kaiser going to be called for a moving screen. Eudora grabs their first lead. Hammerschmidt going to bring it across the timeline. High post for Sullivan. And a foul going to be called on Eudora. They get it on Ham, kind of backing his way in, I think, clearing some space. Going to put some pressure on in the backcourt will Eudora. Broncos are going to have to break this pressure. They will get it in. Oh, foul going to be called, though, against Eudora in the meantime. Bailed him out just a little bit. Foul was called on Sullivan. His first, team foul number 2. And they will stick with that pressure. Man-to-man press here in the backcourt. Broncos run their press break, get it into Clowder. And now they'll back off and man up all the way down the floor. Clowder stride for stride with Sullivan. Reese, he can shake and bake. Shot up no good. Knocked around. Loose ball picked up by Hammerschmidt. Now here comes Eudora in transition. Crotchet with the near interception, but knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals. you're Spring Hill and here in the early going to this one, about 3 minutes in, you feel pretty good. Been on the hold serve so far here against this Cardinal team. Inbound deep to Ham, denied by Clowder. Good defense by Reese Clowder. Broncos get a turnover. Here they come. Bond across the timeline. Man-to-man all the way for Eudora. Here's Metcalf. Clowder, crossover, kick, Kaiser. Now here's Metcalf for three. Open look at one, no good. Good track down by Cameron Crotchet. And he might have twisted an ankle a little bit. Wakes up and walks it off. Tough play there by Crotchet. Sub comes in the ball game for Eudora as Connor Dunback will check in and replace Cole Parker. 4:30 to play first quarter. Broncos down by 1. Doing it with some defense so far here in the early going to this one are the Broncos. Hammerschmidt. What a great name. Dunback. He'll give way for Rader. And Rader is fouled by Bond. Broncos pretty tight rotation tonight as we got D'Albini on the bench. I imagine we'll see him before the half is over. But right now just one guy in, one guy out. Dodson out or in. And they get it into Ham, and Ham's able to finish at the rim. 6-0 run for Eudora after a three-point bucket by Dodson. Got him started on the right foot. Kaiser on the right side. Give way to Metcalf. Over to Dodson. Dodson. Metcalf. Another three on the way. This time it's good. Luke Metcalf pulled the trigger on 3 of them. Third time's a charm. As Broncos are keeping pace from behind the arc. All knotted up at 6. Raider trying to answer back. Can't get it to go. Tracked down, though, by Ham. Coach Book basically sixth man in it from the sideline right now. Crossing over Hammerschmidt, and Kaiser going to be called for a second foul. Fifth foul on Spring Hill. There comes D'Albini. Out goes Ham. Out goes Sullivan for Eudora. In comes number 21, Maddox Vota. And number 23, Micah Barron. Eudora consistently having some of the most unique names, last names included, that I've seen. I'm a name aficionado with all the rosters I've looked at in 20 years. Hammerschmidt. Outside, being patient here in the half court. 3-minute mark, first quarter. Get it? Last minute dish. Trying to work. A 3-second violation, probably. They're going to get it. Yep. Another stop defensively for the Broncos. Back into the game quickly comes Cole Parker, and he'll replace Hammerschmidt. Dot's going to bring it up the floor. Stride for stride with Dunback. Now he's trapped. Needs some help. Steps through. Into the paint. Clowder. Whoa, what some acrobatics by Reese Clowder. And the Broncos are back in front by 2. 8-6. 2:36 to play in the first quarter of this one. Off right side for Vota. That would be a very good opportunity for a highlight from Easy Relics for any Reese Clowder fans out there. On the right side, Vota. And Dunback gets it to finish. His first bucket of the ball game. Ties us back up at 8 apiece. Clowder out high. Clowder, his ability to get to the rim is unmatched on this particular team, and something you really would like to see some more of. Crotchet up the floor, swinging at one, and finished by Barron. He gets his first bucket, breaks his tie. Eudora back in front. Clouder going to be bumped by Vota. He'll pick up his first personal foul, team foul number 3. Minute 35 to play first quarter rather. Broncos down by 2. Inbound deep for Clouder, and he'll get chase from Dunback. 90 seconds to go first quarter. Clouder sees the opening. They collapse on him. Dotson open. 3 on the way, no good. That's a formula that can work here against this Eudora team. Penetrate, collapse, kick, and finish if you can at the 3-point range. Shot up, no good. And a blocking violation to be called. Pretty good job by D'Albini to step in there against Raider rather. And Raider will go to the free throw line to shoot. 2. He's 2 out of 2 on the night from the stripe. D'Albini picks up his first personal foul, team foul number 6 already here in this first quarter for Spring Hill. And Raider, perfect on that one. Yet they had a field goal in the first quarter as Chase Bond will check back in the game. They'll replace Skylar Dodson for Spring Hill. Minute 13 to play in the opening quarter. Made them both. Largest lead of the ball game now is 4 here for Eudora. Broncos could use a bucket or 2. Bond shaking off his defender. Little runner, pretty nice play. Bond still working. Now he'll kick. Crotchet back down. They'll go to D'Albini. He'll step through. He gets it stripped. Bond for 3. No good. And rebound pulled out of the Broncos. Back on defense. Other end of the floor. 3 on the way from Vota. No good. Rebound, right place, right time by Dunback. He'll put it up off the glass and good. That's Barron, rather. And now the largest lead is 6. Clouder. Foul going to be called. Foul's going to be called against Dunback. Back in comes Hammerschmidt. He'll replace Dunback for the Cardinals. 29 seconds to play first quarter. Good inbound pass. D'Albini, Clouder on the right wing. Kick, Bond again for 3. No good. Broncos just aren't getting to go. D'Albini going to pick up a second foul. Team foul number 7, so we'll be shooting 1-on-1 from here on out. That's going to send Raider to the free throw line to shoot those. He's 4 for 4 on the night from the stripe. All of his points have come from the foul line. Makes the first one 5 for 5. Made them both. Don't foul that dude. He'll make you pay. Broncos trying to get it in. A foul going to be called against Hammerschmidt, I think. Grabbing a hold. They've been very consistent on that one. They've called it every time down here on trying to. Basically, all the fouls from Eudora have come kind of on that inbound. Most of them have. 8-point deficit for Spring Hill. It was tied at 8. It's an 8-0 run by Eudora right now. Broncos could use a bucket right here. They give away to Clouder. 12 seconds. Screen comes from Crotch at 5 seconds. Clouder is going to have to attack pretty soon if he wants to get in there. He'll throw one up a prayer, and that's the end of the first quarter. Hits the deck, no foul. That's how we'll wrap up the first. As Eudora goes on an 8-0 run to close out the first. Second quarter coming your way next here on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
First Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here we go, second quarter from Spring Hill. Broncos and the Cardinals of Eudora. Eudora coming in as the number 2 ranked team in Class 4A. Broncos pretty minus job there in the early going of this one. Things starting to slip away a little bit. Latter half of that first quarter right now, Eudora in the midst of an 8-0 run. Broncos need a bucket pretty badly. It's ball mucked out of bounds. No, just out of bounds off of Dodson. Easy. Way out high. On the right side, catching, looking to attack Parker. He'll go back over to Ham. It's that good portion of that run. Actually, Ham was out of the game. So they were doing it with bench players, really. In fact, Micah Barron, Maddox Vota, Connor Dunback all came in. They combined for 6. Here's 3 on the way. Rattled in from Cole Parker, his first field goal, and making an 11-0 run. Dodson. Over to Crotchet. Crotchet fan club. James Allen for 3, shot no good. And that's a walk. Schmidt comes out of there with it. Off left side. Barron. Ham blocked from behind by Crotchet. Ham gets it back. He'll drop it in there. And a timeout taken by Coach Book. Bad to worse here in the start of this second quarter. Timeout, it's a full. We'll take it. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be working on your schoolwork.
Oh, well, it's raining, so we don't have internet.
Not anymore. I just signed us up for Go Brawley.
I hate Go Brawley. I miss satellite internet.
Go Brawley. You'll love us, but your kids might not. Call us today at 913-837-4678.
21-18. Or 21-18. 21-8. 21-18 is wishful thinking. It was 8-8. It's now a 13-0 run. Chance to break it. Here is Skylar Dodson, 50% free throw shooter on the season. Not a lot of opportunities this year, and the run will continue. Rebound pulled out of there by Ham. Up the floor, Sullivan leads the charge. He'll go baseline. Kick it to the corner. Attacking is Barron, and a traveling violation should be called on him. Inbound to Dodson. Hammerschmidt doing his best to try to earn something, and instead that stops that 13-0 run. And Dotson gets the bucket to go, and another turnover by the Cardinals. Broncos can make a run here and really be strong here in the second quarter. You can wash away that long run. Out it's going to go Barron. Back in comes Raider for Eudora. So they've got all their size back on the floor with Raider and Ham. 6'6" and 6'7" respectively. Dotson to the corner for Bond. Outside for Clowder. Fade away from Metcalf, no good. Rebound by Ham, tough to deal with that. Leading the charge is Parker. Back around through Ham on the right side for Hammerschmidt. 21-10, 5:24 to go first half. And a foul going to be called. A little check foul there against Clowder. Into the ball game for Eudora. Dunback and Vota. They've got a good 8-man rotation. Does Eudora. And that has no real drop-off. It's one of the things you look for in a good team. If you can bring 8 guys in and you don't really know that they've made those substitutions, and that's when teams can be tough and they can really be dangerous running your wheels off of you. Front side of the 1-1, no good. First missed bucket there, I believe, by Traeger from the stripe. Other end of the floor, missed, going the other way. Clowder can't believe it. Traeger had to defend himself from getting that one right in his face. On the pass from Dunback. 3 on the way, good. And a foul on the 3, your rare 4-point opportunity coming your way right now. Logan Sullivan dropped it in the 3-point bucket, and he'll go to the free throw line to try to the old-fashioned 4-pointer. Can't get it. Here, top of the key. Bond over the corner now for Crotchet. Catching fire. Metcalf, shot no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Eudora. Here they go the other way. They've led by as many as 13, now 14 here in this ball game. Off the right wing, looking to attack. Little runner by Vota, no good, but there's Ham, his rebound, put back good. Ham just picking up points quietly. He's got 8. Largest lead is 16. Bond blows past Raider. Keep going, young man. That thing to the rim. Kaiser's back into the ball game, over to the left corner for Bond. Move off to Crotchet. Here's Bond. Good look at a 3 on the way. No good. And rebound by Raider. He'll push it. Under 4 to play. Past the midway point of this second quarter. Little runner. No good. Ham and Raider. A lot of size down inside there. Ham going to push it up. Charge. Crotchet earned that one. And Jaden Ham will pick up his second, team foul number 8. James Allen going to check back in and replace Clowder. Pressure still applied in the backcourt by Eudora. Bond trying to get across. He will. Metcalf. Quickly around the horn to go. Metcalf. Here's Allen. Bond, move it around. Patient half court. Just got to get a high percentage shot. It's a very good man-to-man defense, well disciplined. Good on-ball defense from Eudora. And that's a foul on Sullivan. Ladies fell earlier tonight, a game where they really played pretty tightly through 3 quarters and just kind of let things slide out of their way. A long run by Eudora in the 3rd and 4th quarter that put it away for them. Ladies fell 56-42. They fall to 5-3 on the year and 2-1 in the Frontier League. Eudora moves to 7-1 and 5-0 in the Frontier League as Metcalf knocks down the first one. And the second. (26-12). Shot up, no good. Rebound by James Allen. And a foul going to be called. Now Allen will go to the free throw line to shoot too. No. They're going to be 1-1. They're going to say it was a turnover by the Broncos. Back out goes Dunback, as well as Sullivan. Vota and Parker back into the game for Eudora. Allen, catch, drive, scoop with the right hand. Good. James Allen, nice take. Probably one of the strongest ones of the season for him. They need him to get going. Some size down inside the sophomore. 26-14. Allen drawing duty on Raider. Here's Parker for three. Defended, no good. Rebound Crotchet. Broncos with a chance to try to end with a little bit of flurry. Get this thing to single digits by halftime and not feel too bad about things despite a little bit of a slump there. Allen for three, no good. And all maroon jerseys in the paint on the rebound opportunity. And Hammerschmidt will set it. Just under 2 to play in the first half of this one. Michael Grand, Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show coming your way in just a moment. Recap this one. We'll talk more about that girls' game. Up and under for Hammerschmidt rather. No good. And then he went out of bounds. Just got lucky. Broncos have bailed a little bit on Barron. He was going to have an easy bucket, but he stepped out of bounds, and back to the Broncos it goes. Dotson back into the ball game for Spring Hill. Replaced Brady Kaiser. Allen with it. Bond. Nearly threw it in the backcourt. Good job by Luke Metcalf to track that one down. Good job by Enoch Rogers to keep it on film. Dump off inside. Nope, just way off the mark. And now here goes the other way for Eudora. Dump off inside. Denied? No. Got it. Now a foul by Crotchet, and that's going to send Micah Barron to the free throw line to shoot too. Minute 11 to play in this first half. Broncos have trailed by as many as 16. They've got it trailed down to 12 right now, but at the free throw line is Micah Barron, his first free throws of the night. This is the first one. Comes the second one. No good. That rebound by Raider, and he'll go right to the free throw line. So 0 for 2 on that trip, but Raider is 6 out of 7 on the night from the stripe. And he missed the front side of an and one a moment ago, but Traeger Raider, 6'6 senior, no field goals in this first half. All his points have come from the free throw line. The Broncos have done a pretty good job against him, but he's still making him pay from the stripe. His 7 out of 8 now. Made them both. Back to a 14-point contest. Broncos have trailed by as many as 16. Up the floor, good hustle by Bond. Baseline for him. Nowhere to go with it, though. Kick outside to Dodson. Coach calls out a new play. At the elbow for Allen, poked out of there. Metcalf again for 3, no good. Up in front, Raider. Into the paint. Probably walked with it, got away with it, but Micah Barron lays it up and in. And back to a 16-point game it is. Well, a moment ago, I was talking about getting in single digits. Went the other way. 23 seconds to go here in the first half. Halftime show coming your way in just a moment. 16 seconds. Here's Dodson for three. Nope. Rebound by Crotchet. 12 seconds. Crotchet will back in. Little baby hook, no good. Rebound pulled out there. They've got time. Up the front does Raider go. Good defense, but Barron for three. No good, and that's the end of the first half. 30-14, Broncos trail by 16 here at the break. We'll talk about it next as we kick off the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. 30-14 your score at the break. We'll talk about it next on Spring Hill Sports Live.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
When it comes to helping people with their finances, a cookie-cutter approach doesn't work. That's why you need Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial in Spring Hill. Kim knows that everyone's different. She'll listen to you and discuss your hopes and dreams, allowing you to focus on what's important. At Kim Thompson Financial, they focus on protecting your family, saving for retirement, living in retirement, financial strategy, saving for education, and your small business. To learn more, visit Kim Thompson Prudential Financial at the corner of Victory and Webster in Spring Hill, or call 913-592-5573.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Back out here at halftime. Going to see a tail end here of flag routine, drill team. 30-14, Broncos trail here at the half by 16 points on the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. And Broncos a game early on in the first quarter, one where they went back and forth, and right now have a pretty big deficit. As we take a look at it here on the aisle of the game, brought to you by our friends at Weitzel Optometry Vision Source. Weitzel Optometry If you're experiencing or you're keeping an eye on your child's screen time, if they're experiencing eye strain, there we go, or headaches, it might be a good time for an exam. Make an appointment with Weitzel Optometry Vision Source by calling 913-592-2020 and be sure to ask about the 2020 rule. First, Broncos jumped out to an early lead 3-0 on a Skylar Dodson three-point bucket. But they kind of went back and forth from there. They led 3-0, 3-2. Then Eudora would grab the lead. We would have three lead changes in the first quarter. But when Eudora would break the 8-8 tie, they would go on a 13-0 run at that point. And that would grow the deficit that we have here now. It's just kind of maintained in that second quarter. But that run right there, that 13-0 run, is really what kind of spelled a tough first half. Broncos have had some flashes, but unfortunately here at the break, trail at 30-14. Halftime numbers. First up for Eudora, as they're doing it kind of all over the place. 8 points from Jaden Ham, all from the field. He's 0 for 1 from the free throw line. 8 points from Traeger Rader. He's 7 of 8 from the free throw line, so he did it all from the stripe, and Ham did it all from the field. 6 points from Micah Barron. 3 points from Cole Parker, 3 points from Logan Sullivan, 2 points from Connor Dunback, and that rounds out the scoring for Eudora with 30. For Spring Hill, not much scoring. They've got 4 guys in the scoring column, 5 points apiece from Luke Metcalf and Skylar Dodson, and then 2 points from James Allen and 2 points from Reese Clouder, and that is it, as they've got 14 here at the half. That's your Eye on the Game, brought to you by Weitzel Optometry Vision Source. Bronco ladies fell earlier tonight as they dropped one to Eudora, 56-42. That was a game where Spring Hill would lead at the end of 1-1. They led at the end of 2-1. And then Eudora would go on a run in the third quarter, eventually grabbing the lead 38-36, and that would start a long run that they would grow a big lead and really outscore the Broncos down the stretch, as they would outscore them 18-6 after it was tied at 36 apiece to eventually fall tonight 56-42. Spring Hill falls to 5-3 on the year and 2-1 in the Frontier League. Eudora moved to 7-1 and 5-0 in the Frontier League. Broncos are back in action on Friday at Tonganoxie. Again, a reminder, we will not have that game for you here on Spring Hill Sports Live, although you will be able to watch that game on Tonganoxie Sports Live. So program that one. Go subscribe to Tonganoxie Sports Live, and that way you get a notification when we go live on the air. 30-14 is your halftime score here in this one. However, we'll take another break. We'll come back. Second half coming your way next here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Presented by Strody Orthodontics. You're in the midst of the Michael Graham Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
7-3-2-2-4-4. Holler out.
Weitzel Optometry Vision Source has been the leader in optometry services and vision care in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Weitzel Optometry offers comprehensive eye care, as well as the latest, most popular lenses and frames for Spring Hill and the surrounding communities. Experience modern eye care with advanced diagnostic technology and vision correction products. And with the experience of Doctors Weitzel and Bloodgood, you're sure to see the results you're looking for. To schedule your appointment, call Weitzel Optometry Vision Source at 913-592-2020.
Option Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's the push, and it is a touchdown, Lewisburg.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit GoBrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Get a look at that big Bronco right in the middle of the floor here inside Spring Hill Sports Live. And take a look at the Bronco bench as they lick their wounds a little bit, try to hit glimpses there in that first half. We saw them start off at a pretty good run in the first half of the first quarter. But then an 8-0 run in the first quarter that continued into the second quarter. Now they're down by 16. They've trailed by this deficit twice. This is the largest hole they've been in here so far. 2 quarters of play. We'll see if the old Pipes will hold out for the final 16 minutes of basketball. And coming off cold, lucky enough not to catch the big bug, but that cold was enough. If you watched last Tuesday, I was licking my wounds in, still am. Hopefully we're out of the midst of this soon and everybody can go on about their days. Bronco boys move a little slower. Don't swing over fast. Going to be on defense to begin things here with Eudora. Taking the basketball. Hammerschmidt set things up. He'll hand off for Parker. Now Sullivan. It's kind of back and forth. 3 guards with 2 big guys down low, and Rader and Ham. Wrap around down inside to Ham. Backing in on Crotchett. Doing what he can do. Kick outside Sullivan. He walked with it. There's a turnover, number 1 there by Eudora. Pressure applied. They've manned up basically the entire game all the way down the floor. That's a perfect place for a trap. Ball out of bounds. No, stolen away by Eudora. Hammerschmidt off to Ham. Ham steps through, right through, and up and in with the right hand. He's in double figures now with Tim. And the largest lead of the game is now 18. Up in front, Clouder. Bond getting his first career start, I believe. Maybe he started on Friday. Ham says nope. Going the other way, 3-on-3. Over to Sullivan. He'll elevate the baseline. Little teardrop on the right side, good. And they come out of the gate pretty hot. 20 points. The difference here in this one. Off left side for Metcalf. There's Clouder on the left wing. Got to attack more. Gets his pocket picked by Sullivan and going the other way. He's 3-on-2. Sullivan do it again. Exact same play, this time with a foul at the end of it. A little bit more straight on perhaps, but Sullivan's down 7 points. He was 0 for 1. He had an and one opportunity on a 3-point bucket that he wasn't able to get in that first half. Kaiser's going to check in. Dodson will come out. And missed the free throw. Did Sullivan. On the right side, Metcalf and Rader. You can't just put your chest right into somebody. Rader will get called for the foul. His first, team foul number 1 here in the second half on Eudora. Kaiser with it on the right wing. Over to Bond. Metcalf walked. I've seen that a couple of times. It just depends when the ball hits his hands. That continuation into that step is real close, and that time they get him on it. Out of the ball game is going to go Raider. Back in comes Cooper Dunback. Hammerschmidt. Driving, scoop, Dunback, bucket, good, and the foul. Man, I got a little English on it and spun into the rim. It's a 12-0 run. It started back at the 26 to 14 mark. So they've had a 13-0 run and now a 12-0 run with a free throw forthcoming. Missed it. Rebound by Crotchet. Other than the floor, fouled. And Reese Clowder's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Official called the bucket as good, but it didn't actually go down. It looked like it did. Foul was called on Hammerschmidt, his second, team foul number 2, and that sends Reese Clowder to the free throw line. 40.9% free throw shooter. He had 2 points on just one of the nicest attacks, finishes at the rim early in the first quarter, and that's been it. This is the first one. Trying to snap a 12-0 run here by Eudora that started final 3 minutes or so of the first half. Can't do it there. Rebound, though, pulled out of there by the Broncos. Metcalf over to Clowder. Here's Crotchet facing up on Ham. It's a tough order for Cameron. Now James Allen, who's checked into the ball game. Gave him some good minutes in that first half. Metcalf. Over to Allen. Good defense by Eudora. Broncos being patient here in the half court. 5:07. Crotchet attacking on Ham. Gets him in the air. Pushes it up. Shot no good, though. Rebound pulled out of there by Dunback. Here they go. Up on top. Ham out of bounds. Clowder, crossover on Dunback, kick back out Crotchet. There's Metcalf. Crotchet for 3, no good. Rebound pulled out there by Sullivan. Here come the Cardinals. Kick, 3, Parker, good. (41-14). Kick and a travel by Clowder. Ham going to check out. Back in comes Maddox Vota. Out goes Hammerschmidt. Out goes Parker. And back in comes Raider along with Micah Barron for Eudora. Crotchet sits down. Back in comes D'Albini for Spring Hill. Sullivan out high. He'll pull the trigger on a triple. Shot no good. Tracked down, though, by Micah Barron. Back around they go, off left side. Looking to attack is Sullivan. Working on Metcalf. He wants another 3. This was no good. Bodies hit the floor. Equal opportunity down inside, and they let him play. Clowder Trying to shake him. The Albini backside. He is ripped down by Sullivan. And Sullivan will pick up his third. Team foul number 3. Sullivan will check out. Back in comes Cole Parker. Broncos will have the ball underneath their own basket. 3:33 to play here, third quarter. Spring Hill down by their largest margin. 27 rather. Against the 30, I believe there's a running clock rule. Here's Metcalf. He'll stop what is a 15-0 run. (41-16). Kick. Parker for 3, other side this time. No good. Rebound pulled out of there by Chase Bond. He's going to be fouled by Parker. Broncos, it was 26-12. They made a bucket, made it 26-14. They did not score again and that was midway through the second quarter until the 3:20 mark here of the third. What a bucket by Luke Metcalf. Dump off inside Kaiser. Lucky bounce. The ball hits Albini. He finishes. Broncos on a 4-0 run. How about that? Other end. Shot no good. Albini good position there. Get a rebound. Up in front, Metcalf. Metcalf just trying to survive. Kaiser, baseline. Low pass. Good read by Barron. He gets the steal. Going the other way. Up in front. Rader, he'll attack. Scoop, shot no good. He'll be fouled. And Traeger Rader yet to have a field goal. But he has done a lot of damage from the free throw line. 7 of 8 on the night from the stripe. This one's no good. Back in comes Crotchet. Back in comes Clowder for Spring Hill. Albini out. Luke Metcalf out. Missed the first one, made the second. Ham's going to check back to the ball game. Out goes Rader for Eudora. 2:13 to go third quarter. Broncos down 42-18. Allen back around Bond. Bond nowhere to go with it. Back outside, Allen. Let's keep it out there. Allen, Clowder. Moving foul, moving screen on Bond. Bond picks up his 4th personal foul. It's team foul number 4 here in the second half. Bond's going to have to come out. Back end's going to come Luke Metcalf for a short break. And 37 to go third quarter. Ham. Dump off into Ham. Back outside. Vota. Here's Dunback. Oh, wide open look. It's good patience, and Ham finished it. He's got 12 for the ball game. Crotchet, Metcalf for 3. Good. Luke Metcalf knocks in the triple. His second of the ball game. He's the only Bronco in double figures. With 10 now. Ham backing his way in and easily lays it in. It's too much beef there for the big fella. 46-21. Waning seconds of this third quarter. Broncos found themselves against a tough one here. Clowder's going to isolate. Kick. Kaiser for three. High arcing shot. No good. And rebound pulled out of there. That's the end of three. 46-21, rather, your score after three. Fourth quarter coming up next on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
Here we go. Into the final quarter of play in this one. The Broncos up against a tough one here in the Eudora Cardinals. 46-21. As we head to the final quarter of play, it'll be Bronco basketball. Metcalf, he's been a hot hand of late. That looked like it went in. It did not. Go the other way, Hammerschmidt. Raider for three. Good. No matter of time for him to get a field goal. Comes right there. Rotchett. Over to Allen. Again, Broncos tonight without leading scorer Daniel Mitchell. Mitchell averaging just over 12 points a game. Started to really hit his stride. Sullivan going the other way. He'll lay it in with the right hand good. And now we will have a running clock. And a foul going to be called against Hammerschmidt. It'll be his third. Team foul number 5. And it will stay with the Broncos here with 6:44 and counting. Smattering of applause from the Eudora faithful. And in comes a couple new bodies, some guys that have been in there a little bit tonight already. Zach Arnold, one of those new faces into the game. They're number 14 for Eudora. Shot up and good. Luke Metcalf for 2. Metcalf with 12 points in the ball game. Top of the key, controlled by Barron. Back outside for Dunback. Here's Barron. He'll attack, working on Crotchett. Gets him off the ground, and Cameron's got to recognize he's got a good 3 or 4 inches on Barron. Just kind of holds steady right there. Instead, Crotchett picks up his third personal foul. It's team foul number 5 on the Broncos. And Barron at the stripe to shoot 2. Knocks down the first one. He was 0 for 2 prior to that. Dodson out, Bond back in. Broncos looking to fall to 0-7 on the year. 0-3 in the Frontier League. Certainly not the way you wanted to start this season if you're the Broncos, but host a tournament coming up next week. Boys tournament here at Spring Hill. We'll have all that action for you as Barron knocks down both free throws. Dish, last minute to Metcalf. He'll go off the glass and good. On the right side, looking to attack is Barron. He'll wait, patient, shot up, good, and the foul. So Micah Barron back to the free throw line. He's now in double figures with 10 points for the ball game. And he completes the and one. After missing his first two, he's made his last three from the stripe. Largest lead of the game now, 21. There's Metcalf for three. Just trying to do something. He's done well tonight with 12 points. Not a lot of other offensive output, though, out there for the Broncos. Nearly threw it away. And player in is Samuel Giffen for Eudora. The high post, backing his way in there. Shot up, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Crotchet. On the take by Errol Seaman. Metcalf, Bond. Allen, Bond for three. Good. Bond knocks down the three. His first field goal of the ball game. Under 3 to play. Broncos back in action on Friday. Again, a reminder that will not be here on Spring Hill Sports Live. That will be on our sister channel, Tonganoxie Sports Live. It'll be the next to last game I believe we won't be able to carry for Spring Hill. Entry pass and a finish. So you'll have to check in on that one over on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Those guys do a great job, and you're able to watch that game from Tongi. And we'll be back in action next week with coverage of the Spring Hill Invitational Boys Tournament here at Spring Hill. Barron with the bucket. And a timeout taken. Well, Micah Barron gets called for a taunting technical. Yes, and he'll official explaining to him exactly what he did to earn the technical. See that at the bottom of your screen. Appears to be maybe a miscommunication. It's going to be his 5th foul, too. I believe. No, it's just his 1st. Here's where you, if you're Barron, here's where you explain yourself, try to avoid any repercussions for that. It wasn't egregious, whatever it was, I didn't see it. And Chase Bond at the free throw line to shoot 2. Knocks down the first free throw. Or second, both free throws, really. .206 to go here in this one. Into the ball game for Spring Hill. Lawrence Dominic have it on that right corner. The Albini's back in the game as well. Hard. You get called for a charge on that. Yep, they're going to call him for that lowering the shoulder and just kind of clearing some space. It's a good idea. You just got to be a little less deliberate about it probably. And the Albini will pick up his 3rd foul. You can see where Cooper D. Albini is going to be probably a pretty good one for Spring Hill. He's just got a little bit of that learning to do in the varsity level, but certainly has the tools and the frame to be an impact player. Sophomore class who's primarily out there. All sophomores except for Dominic. Going to be pretty good for Spring Hill. Eventually. Good headsy play there by Votov. Throw that one off the legs of Dominic going to the sideline. Final minute of play. Shoemaker Collision post-game show coming your way in just a moment. We'll recap this night of action and get out of here for this evening. Again, watch the Broncos on Friday at Tonganoxie on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Here's a 3-up, no good. Dragged down by Kaiser. Bond lead the charge, steps through. Quite a ways out, took off on that one. Gets his own rebound, he'll go up strong. Can't get that one to go. Third time's the charm for Bond. Good fourth quarter for him. 2 from the free throw, 2 from the field, and a 3-point bucket. And that's how this one's going to end. 60-32. Broncos lost last Friday, 63-35. Similar output here tonight. Eudora will remain atop the Frontier League. They will move to 5-0, 6-1 on the season. Spring Hill falls to 0-7, 0-3 in Frontier League play. We'll talk about it next as we kick off the Shoemaker Collision post-game show. Kansas City's premier collision and repair center and paint center. They work with all insurance companies, can get you back on the road in no time. To learn more, visit them online at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095. When you call and tell them you heard about them here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Joe looks to hear that, so be sure to tell him that. 60-32 your final score, a sweep by the Cardinals over the Broncos. We'll talk about it next on the Shoemaker Collision postgame show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Pinky Plumbing in Spring Hill is a proud supporter of Bronco Athletics. Keeping your plumbing system in good shape can do wonders for your property's value and lifespan. Get exceptional plumbing services when you hire the plumbing specialist at Pinky Plumbing. At Pinky Plumbing, they take pride in their work and guarantee the best plumbing services in the shortest time possible at the most reasonable price. To learn more, give them a call at 913-568-8201 or visit pinkyplumbing.com. Go Broncos!
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
Back out here one final time in Spring Hill. Final score on the boys' side, 60-32. Girls fell earlier tonight, 56-42. And so one of the few sweeps we've had here of the season. Eudora, a pretty darn good basketball team, and both the girls and boys' side of things. Girls are ranked number 4 in 4A. Boys are ranked number 2 in 4A, and we kind of got a chance to see tonight why, and a few examples of that. And Spring Hill boys fall to 0-7. Girls fall to 5-3 on the season. We're in the midst of the Shoemaker Collision post-game show. Let's wrap things up here tonight. Scoring-wise, first up for Spring Hill on the boys' side of things. And not a lot of offense here tonight, obviously, in a tough one against this team. 14 points from Luke Metcalf, though, to lead them in scoring. 7 points from Chase Bond, all in the fourth quarter. And then 5 points from Skylar Dodson, 2 points from James Allen, 2 points from Cooper Dalbini, and 2 points from Reese Clouder. That is it for Spring Hill. For Eudora, 14 points from Jaden Ham. Traeger Raider finally got going a little bit from the field as he finished with 12. 6 points from Cole Parker. 4 points from Connor Dunback. 13 points from Micah Barron. 9 points from Logan Sullivan, and 2 points from somebody who wasn't on my roster, Errol Seaman, in the ball game for Eudora. Earlier tonight, as I mentioned, 56-42 girls fall. 23 points tonight for Eudora from Harper Schreiner, good player. She was matched up all night long with Jenna Weber. It was a very nice matchup. I paid to watch those two just play one-on-one maybe. 18 points from Weber to lead her team in scoring. Yeah, but they do fall in the effort to 5-3 on the year. Broncos are back in action coming up on Friday at Tonganoxie. Boys trying to get win number 1 on the season. They'll have to do it against a pretty good Tonganoxie team. And then the girls will take on Tongi as well. I like the girls' chances to get one there on the road at Tongi. However, you will have to play those games. We'll see. We will not have that game for you again. You'll be able to watch it, though, however, on our sister channel, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Be sure to check that out on Friday with Dylan Funk and John Rauschkolb on the call. That's going to do it for us tonight. Enoch Rogers, nice job for that young man here. It's filling in tonight for Caden Carbajo. I'm BJ Harris saying so long from Spring Hill. Broncos fall in a sweep by the Eudora Cardinals. You watch it all on your home for Bronco High School Athletics. Spring Hill Sports Live.
You've been watching Spring Hill High School Sports on your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live. Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Also by and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live.